Hi, my name is Eric Murphy, and for this voice thread, we were designated with the task of to find a policy area of our choice, and explore the roles and values and perceptions, and how the policy was designed, implemented to the target population. Describe the language used to describe the target population and contextualize their powered base on this. So for my video, I chose era policy designated to more along the lines of childhood education, since I do work in the education field. And then I kind of wanted to branch out that and go a little bit further. So for this one, I was diving into the Ohio policy that allowed children of military personnel to open enroll into the school of their choice, which would come in the form of Ohio Senate Bill 208, which was effectively signed April 9th. So it is a newer policy. We're yet to see how it truly takes effect, but it is a big deal within the state of Ohio, primarily in the southwest region where Wright-Patterson Air Force Base resides. Uh, Now, kind of just diving into why this is important is because beforehand, a lot of military personnel who would move in, their address would be within Wright-Patterson, and therefore they had issues when trying to open enroll within certain areas. Um, it was not allowed. Now, with this new bill, now parents are able to pick and choose where they want their children to go to school without being restricted to a certain school district, if you will. And that makes all for the better, especially when there is not only military personnel, but DoD personnel, government contractors. So it really adds to that factor of why you should move here. And kind of diving further, there was policy implemented beforehand that allowed a stream that opened up a window for this policy to be implemented. Past policies included um, the allowance of spouses or Ohio citizens in general who hold licensures in other states, whether that be Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, in fields such as a lab technician, nurse, any professional career, are now allowed to use their licensure in the state of Ohio. Now, this is a big deal because this has kept most most people away from moving to Ohio. Personal experience: when I was in the military, my wife was a medical lab technician, and she was registered in the state of Ohio, but not in the state of Kentucky, which is where Fort Campbell was. So therefore, she was not able to find a career as a lab technician. So it's for this reason why I chose this policy to talk about. And it is very helpful and impactful, not only for southeastern, or excuse me, southwestern Ohio, but Ohio in general, as now it's creating a reason why people should move here and hopefully strengthen the economy. That is most likely the intent of why this policy was pushed, because they're just eliminating the hurdles that many citizens might face when moving to Ohio, and especially for military personnel. That this specific policy, Ohio Senate Bill 208, was modeled after. Um, so, with that being said, um, the state of Ohio, like I said, Governor Mark DeWine was the final signature April 9th. And with that, now military personnel are able to choose where they're able to open enroll their child uh, within a certain driving distance, of course. Um, with this provides a huge upside in education in Ohio. The uh, only if, though, is within this policy is that if each school has enough openings for the students. Outside of that, there was no restrictions on who or what was able to open and enroll. Therefore, I found that this policy uh, did push through and meet the specifications that many were hoping for, and therefore granting this policy a success. Thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful day.